Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Celebrating 10 years of award-winning car talk, it's the In Wheel Time car show. Today coming to you from the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, Texas. Just ahead, we're talking more of the cruisers about their rides out here today. Got a full house. It's great. You should be out here with us.
Good stuff.
We need more Jeff.
Yeah.
We'll tout his pre-owned car of the week.
You betcha.
The 2005 Chevy Astro van. We got the racing calendar. Konrad has the car clinic. And we'll also have the stories making automotive news headlines this week. That's just ahead here on the In Wheel Time car show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars, King Konrad DeLong. We need more Jeff Dziekan and Mr. David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us. And I know that we've run behind the first hour. Imagine
and the
that.
second half hour, yeah.
Well, I said the first hour.
First hour,
yeah. And that put us behind also.
But we're going to fix that.
We're going to fix that this
Let's fix
time.
it.
Okay. So coming up, we're going to do This Week in Auto History. Konrad's going to have that, and it's going to be all about Konrad because he's also going to have the car clinic in this hour. So we invite you to stay tuned for that.
I feel special.
Okay, Mr. Mars.
You know, one of the things I always wanted growing up was a 67 Chevelle SS 396.
Well, who the heck does it? You're not by yourself.
I know.
Come on, man.
And if you have no idea what I'm really talking about or why somebody would want that, you need to come out here, and there's a black 67 Chevelle sitting out here.
Yep.
That's owned by Chris Dangerfield.
Breathtakingly
We're talking
beautiful car.
That body is so smooth. That black is so shiny. I mean, it is primo. And under the hood, he's got a blown big block followed up by a 6-speed.
Oh, God.
In a custom interior, but I'm going to let him tell you about it.
And a
It's
big
beautiful.
set of fatties on the back, too.
So you're no relationship to Rodney, are you?
No, sir. No, sir. Every time I meet someone new, they always ask me that.
Well,
I wish
we're
I would.
old
Maybe
guys.
I'd have inheritance money by
You
now.
should have said yes. I am, as a matter of fact. He's a long lost, distant cousin of mine from way back when. They just make you'd have to come up with some other lies, but whatever.
Sure, we could tell family
I
stories.
think he
and
died.
everything.
You're in the car business, for God's sake. So we all tell lies.
Yeah, but he died broke.
You
Well,
don't have to tell
that
story. I mean, give me a break.
Yeah. So Chris, the car.
It's a 67 Chevelle. It was built by Brian Finch from Finch Performance in Nashville, Tennessee. He's known on the NHRA autocross circuit. He also builds superior muscle cars. The car sits on a chassis, custom built by Street Garage. It creates a sinister undercarriage and the stance of the car.
Now, am I going to have to get the creepy crawly out to get underneath it to admire the
You would have to
underside?
have the super low profile because this car sits so low.
So
it
in other
rides
words,
so well.
So in other words, we need a lift, and then you could point out all the cool things underneath it.
I'll take mirrors.
Mirrors are good. That's good.
Mirrors would work.
Yeah.
There we go. It's kind of like going through the Border Patrol inspection. You need a mirror
Well,
to get under
I
it.
wouldn't know about that.
It caught everybody's attention when you drove in for, first off, the beauty of the black SS.
Oh, man.
The stance, and then the wheel tire package you've got on it, because what are those, 20s on the back, 20 by 10?
It's a 305. I'm sorry.
He's like me. He's got to look at his notes.
He's going to look at his notes.
Yeah,
You know, I recently bought this car. I picked this car up about 3 months ago. In the past, I've tried to build these cars myself, and I've learned over the time it's best to buy one instead of investing and build it yourself
Amen,
and taking
brother.
the hit on it.
Yeah, amen.
So
Absolutely.
and the work and everything that kind of goes into it.
But it's gorgeous the way it sits. I had a 67 L34, the 350 horse 396, but all I ever did was put headers on it, so it wasn't very much.
Yeah, it's got a rear mini tub in it with a 345 tire, the forged lines. It's got a Magnuson supercharger on it.
Is
It's
this
a
the first
LS3.
time you've brought it to a cruise in?
Yes, sir. This is the first time I've taken it to any car show.
Well, you took it to one of the best ones in town.
Yeah.
And it's got a nice rumble to it, so
Yeah,
have they had the motor on a dyno? Have they had the car on a dyno? Do you know
yes,
what the,
yes. It's been on. I actually had to detune it when I first got it. It would shake the car so much. My wife was like, "I can't ride in this car." So I actually took it to someone. They tuned it for me. They detuned the car. So it's right now it's making almost 700 horsepower.
Oh, my.
But it's very
Detuned.
streetable.
Detuned.
So the wife could drive it.
Yeah, exactly.
ride in
She's great. She can drive a stick too. So it's one of the first things.
That's
luckily,
dangerous.
first car I ever drove, my dad put me behind a 5-speed transmission and learned to drive that.
So Tremec 660?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's about the only thing that's going to handle that kind of torque.
It's got the Magnuson, so the Magnuson transmission holds it. Since it builds so much torque with the supercharger, this transmission is built to handle 750 foot-pounds of torque.
Oh, wow.
And then I actually had a custom-built drive shaft through Mark Williams, 4-inch billet aluminum drive shaft, and it handles up to 1,100 horsepower. It's got a 9-inch Ford in 355, 9-inch Ford.
It's a solid drive shaft.
Yeah.
Wow.
355 gear. Yeah. So, and it's got C5 front A-arms, spindles.
Oh, wow.
Ride Tech adjustable coilovers. It's got a Ram disc clutch and
whose brakes?
adjustable 4-links. Yeah, it's got the Corvette. It's got the Corvette brakes on it, 4-wheel disc brake, and with the Wheelwood brake
Calipers.
master cylinder. Yeah.
The hydraulic master cylinder?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
No
well,
booster,
yeah.
it's just-
You'd have to have the hydraulic master cylinder because with the boost, it's not going to create
Sure.
enough vacuum.
No vacuum. Yeah.
But how cool is that? Beautiful, beautiful car.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's got that deep tuxedo black with the stance with that Corvette red interior. It really pops.
And it's very difficult to get because the 67 Chevelle tends to have some real flat sides to it. It's very difficult to get a flat-sided black car to look as gorgeous as yours.
Well, it's got to be straight. I mean, it's got to be spot on.
And I have to tell you that, so Mr. Mars called me yesterday and said, listen, we're going to try something different. I'm going to have a camera, and we're going to take it out there in the parking lot, and we're going to show
boy.
these cars because
Oh,
we'd had suggestions that, hey, you guys are talking about the car. Why don't you show us the
Exactly.
car? So Mr. Mars put in the effort. I don't know how much of an effort, but he put in
together a contraption to do this.
Yes.
No,
And-
not
and-
necessarily a contraption. He's got other means of getting the
And
product
the
out.
problem is that, according to Mars, it's a bad cable. Are you the bad cable, Jeff
yeah,
Dziekan?
I'm the
Well,
cable.
it worked earlier. We tested it even with David.
And then
it worked.
after he taped it all down and broke the cable, it doesn't work
No,
anymore.
the cable I think was on its way out.
So
and it
point
just finished up.
the car. Where is the car?
Back in the corner over yonder.
I can almost get there
over
with
by
the,
where
with the
that
backup.
427
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Marauder is.
Yeah,
If you're looking at the shot on screen right now on the show, it's to the far
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, look
of the
over the.
shot.
It's kind of over the top of the red 55.
Over there.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't see it.
Okay.
We can get to that far.
All
but we
right.
can't
So I
get
didn't mean to
that far.
interrupt, but I just thought this is an opportunity
He's dropping
to
a dime on me. He's
It's not
calling me
Mike's
out
fault.
here.
It's some
calling him out is what I'm doing.
pesky cables.
Exactly.
Yeah, those darn cables.
Yeah, they'll get you every time.
So, what are your plans with the car? Just because you're driving it, it's not a trailer queen.
Right. It's a daily driver. It's fun to drive. I plan on driving it for a while. And then,
You drive it every day?
No, I do not. I do not. I drive it on, days like today. Especially, I love to drive it, March and April when it's
Cooler out.
75. It's not as
Yeah,
hot.
you got AC?
It does have a vintage AC in
Okay.
your unit, but I like to ride with the windows down.
Well, who doesn't?
And listen to that 700
Get
horsepower.
that 55 mile an hour air conditioning,
Detuned 700.
Yeah, you hear that blower whine.
Hear the blower going and that kind of stuff. So it kind of blows cool air on you. But my girls especially, they love to ride in it.
How old
Give
are
them
the
that old
girls?
muscle car feeling. I've got a 12 and a 10-year-old.
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect age.
Yeah, so
Lucky you.
they're excited to ride in it. I've always been more of a 1970s baby, so I grew up in the muscle car era, and always liked the raw torque and the raw horsepower feel of the acceleration.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a Magna charged big block has got some raw acceleration to it.
When you hear that 2.5 liter kick on, it's seat of the pants. Hold on.
Yeah, and you got plenty of speeds to play with there with shifters.
That's it. I went with the Magnuson T56. And so that way it can handle the extra torque and power. Actually, was out when I first got the car. I was out goofing off and actually ripped the drive shaft out. So
We call that research.
You solved that problem.
So
Yeah,
that's
so you
when
put the solid one in.
That's right. I figured that was the weakest link. So that's when I dialed up Mark
have you
Williams.
found the next weakest link?
You know,
Yeah, the
that's
right
it.
foot.
That's typically the the way things go.
That 9-inch in the rear is holding on.
Oh, yeah, 9-inch.
It's the right foot.
Yeah. So, stop being so aggressive on those
So what
cars,
did
but
you
that
have
takes the
before
fun.
this?
I've also had, I'm kind of, I like the resto mods or pro touring type cars. Had a 69 Camaro before this. It was built by a group out of California. Had a LS7 in it. It was a great car. Had that for almost a year and a half. And then sold that. I sold that.
Why?
And made money on it, actually. Sold that.
Oh, well,
made money.
there's a good reason to sell it.
That doesn't happen very often.
Right? And so I had that, sold that. And then it kind of stayed idle for a while, and I kind of just saw the right car come along. So I got that, and I'm excited to drive it. It's a fun car. Rides really smooth. The thing I love about the Resto mod more than just your conventional, V8,
Hot rod.
all the other stuff. It's all a fuel injection. You get in the car now, and you turn it on, it starts up.
Right.
I don't have to worry about a choke. I don't have to worry about carburetor. That kind of stuff.
Don't got to pump it twice.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. I mean, and I'm not sorry, and nothing against that. It's just, me, I'm getting a little older in age, and I just don't, with other things I have going on, I just don't have the time to tinker around with it as much as I used to. Been in the auto industry for 28 years. Love the automotive field. Love
What
the
do you
automotive guys. Got a business. It's called Motor U. We recondition cars for some of the big box stores. So we offer full automotive reconditioning. We buy wholesale cars, and then we sell them direct to dealers, so they're frontline ready.
Oh, so you're busy right now because the dealers can't get enough used cars, so they're out scanning the world trying to get used cars because they have no new cars in inventory. That's
right. Used car market is something that I haven't seen. I've been in the automotive industry, again, like I said, for 26 years. It's at its peak.
Haven't seen it on fire like this.
With the pandemic that hit and, the shortage of microchips and that kind of stuff, used car market's on fire. But I think based on what we know, June 30th, I think we're starting to see a downtrend. So hopefully everything will kind of get back to normal here. Who knows with this Delta variant? I don't know. Don't know what's going to go on there, but we're excited to be in it. It's been a while. We sold our original business. We sold our business there, and then we kind of had a non-compete, so we kind of got back in the industry.
So are you based here in Houston?
Yes. Yeah, we're at 6737 Southwest Freeway. It's the old Southwest Lincoln Mercury dealership. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Houston. You just drive down, you see that. It's owned by Bud Adams, actually. It was an old Bud Adams store.
I know the store. Been empty for quite some
time. Yes.
And I think we have a bit of a relationship because I think you guys use BG products there.
We do. We do. Warren is our – that's great. Yeah.
That's who I work for.
That's fantastic. Yeah, Warren has been a great
Warren's one of our best.
He's been good to me over the years, and he's back over there. We're using BG products. They're the best in the industry.
K44, I love it.
That's K44.
44K.
44K.
I mean, just not that, but they're just, along with their decarb system for the direct injection, it's the best I've seen. And I've tried, the other competitors, and nothing really.
Well, it's a good time to be in the used car reconditioning business because there's such high demand and such high values. The prices people are paying for used cars today, I call on a lot of dealerships as well, and going into some of the dealerships, and you're looking at 2-year-old cars that are selling close to what they stickered for then because the inventory is so unavailable right now. So great timing for you.
Yeah, a friend of mine had a 2019 Toyota Tacoma and drove it for 2 years, almost 50,000 miles, and made $2,000 on it.
Oh, gosh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that shows you, the used car market is really inflated right now.
So do you take direct trades from customers? Will you buy direct from them?
We do have a
So if they wanted to stop in down there at 6737 and sell you a car.
Sellyourcar.com. You can go there. You can go online. We'll give
Is
you
that
an
who you
appraisal.
guys are, sellyourcar.com?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What do you give me for a 2001 Corvette?
2001. How many miles you got?
25,000?
25,000.
26 now.
If you can, just go sellyourcar.com, put the VIN in, send some pictures, and
there you go.
We'll send you an appraisal.
Yeah.
Give you an offer you can't refuse.
It's Don's car.
I want those roller skates.
He's trying to sell Don's
I want
car.
those roller skates. I think I'd look really good in those.
Yours are red.
But at any rate. Well, it's a pleasure talking to you.
Likewise, guys. I appreciate you having me on.
Thank you very much, and we'll be in touch.
Thanks, Chris.
Fantastic.
Appreciate
You
your
guys
time.
have a great day.
Good
Thanks
luck.
so much.
Stunningly beautiful car.
Thanks
It
again.
is. Just breathtakingly
Need to
beautiful.
roll it by.
And I will. I'll do it.
Chris
I'll do a cruise by.
Dangerfield, no relationship to Rodney.
Sir.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
All right, time now for the racing calendar, and may I start off?
Please do.
There's a big race tonight.
There is.
At Houston Motorsports Park, and we're going to get this one in because, there were 2 rainouts in a row. And so there there's only been one real race up there. Well, tonight, everybody's pulling out all of the cars.
All the stops.
All of the trucks. And it's a big race. Houston Motorsports Park. Gates open at 5. Racing starts at 6. You're home and in bed by 10. It's a wonderful deal. A 3/8 mile asphalt track. Invite you to come out because I happen to be a little bit involved in helping promote that sport.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Last week I went to Mobile, and let me tell you something. 1/8 of a mile on an banked asphalt track is
That's
huge.
hauling asphalt.
That's hauling asphalt. Let me tell you something. Those vehicles over there, those people in Alabama, they are serious about their asphalt
They like
racing.
it. They like
the
it.
entire pit area, which is the infield, full. You couldn't get another car in there.
But they're bigger than 1/8, though.
They're a half mile.
Half mile, yeah.
Yeah, so it's an 1/8 mile more than the Houston track is what I'm getting at. And the fact that 1/8 mile adds a tremendous amount of speed. Those cars were averaging 90 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
I saw
So
it on
you can
Facebook.
imagine
They were
120 miles an hour going into the turns.
Yikes.
They're serious about it. One good thing about that Mobile track, the only barrier is between the fans and the track. So if you want to wind up going off the track, you don't have to worry about wrecking your car into the fence. There are no fences. They got a huge runoff area out there.
So you wreck your car into the fans.
You don't wreck your car. I just got through saying.
I'm just joking.
You know what?
Smack me.
No, you want that though. I know.
Please.
Yeah. So last week when Jeff Heitzman was filling in for me, all I get are these texts. That's it. I'm leaving before the show even starts. Heitzman is just terrible. Yeah, right.
Jeff, you did a great job.
We love you, man. Thanks
Great
so much
job.
for filling in. Okay, so let's do the racing calendar. I already told you about tonight's big event at Houston Motorsports Park.
Yep.
What else you got?
So NHRA is at Mile High Nationals this weekend at Bandimere. No pro stock, so Erica's in Houston somewhere, and for some reason she's not here.
Yeah.
Hello, Erica.
Yeah.
But they are going to be back out at Sonoma on next weekend up in Napa Valley area. And Pro Stock will be there. And then the Winter Nationals is August 1st. Huh?
Yeah.
Remember, California
August?
was shut down
back
at the start of the season, so they've swapped the Winter Nationals at Pomona to August 1st. New Hampshire Motor Speedway is this weekend for NHRA. Watkins Glen is August.
No, not NHRA.
At NASCAR, is at New Hampshire Speedway. NASCAR is at Watkins Glen on the 8th of August, and at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400 on the 14th of August. Tomorrow is the British Grand Prix at Silverstone for Formula One.
Yep.
And then on August 1st is the Hungarian Grand Prix. Today is Lime Rock Park for IMSA, and our friend Alec Udell will be driving the AMG GT Mercedes at Lime Rock Park this weekend.
He's doing well. He's doing real well.
He's doing very good. And then Road America on August 8th. Indy Cars is the Streets of Nashville. First time they've done that race there. And that'll be August 8th. And then on August 14th, IndyCar will be the Grand Prix of Indianapolis, which is the road course.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Cool.
Time now for our pre-owned car of the week.
It's about time.
And Mr. Jeffrey Dziekan
There you
has a
go.
review of the 2005 Chevy Astro. Who didn't own an Astro van back in the day?
I didn't own one, but I want one, and we'll get to that in a minute. Took a vacation. In fact, I checked with Kathy. It was around 1990. We took the kids to Florida in one. We rented one. It was a cool trip. It was a cool vehicle. Anyways, this is a 2005 Chevy Astro van. It's a rear-wheel drive, 3-door minivan. You've got a 4-wheel drive available. It is an 8-passenger vehicle. You've got pretty much basic in 2005. You just had the painted front and rear bumper fascias. You've got two-tone paint, basic hatch doors, or you've got a three-way rear entry on this.
Wait a minute. A three-way rear entry.
Dutch
Explain
doors.
that. What?
Dutch doors.
Yeah.
Dutch doors.
They call it a three-way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because the glass.
Top flaps, and you
Yeah.
have Dutch doors on the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah,
There you go. I
yes.
see it, Kurt.
Very, very
That-
cool.
Or split doors is what they call it.
Okay.
Three-way is what I
Dutch
like.
doors.
Two front headrests, and then you've got two rear headrests with adjustable height so that you can look in the rearview mirror and see behind you. Pretty basic interior. You've got AM, FM, 8-speaker system.
That's AM and FM.
Yes, so you've got two channels. Cruise control, front and rear interior lighting, and one-touch power windows. This was state-of-the-art back then. Of course, 2005, you've got more options on it, but this is pretty basic. You've got, in the engine compartment, you've got a 4.3-liter V6, 12-valve, rear-wheel drive with an optional four-wheel drive, as we discussed. Horsepower is 190 beautiful ponies at 4,400 RPM, and then torque is 250 foot-pounds of torque at 2,800 RPM. You got a 4-speed automatic transmission. That's a French one. 14 miles to the gallon in the city, 20 on the highway, 16 combined with a 27-gallon fuel tank. You've got the electric brake force distribution, and I've left that one up to you, Konrad. I read that and went, what?
It's their version. It's that truck's version of anti-lock brakes.
Okay, because it does have it's got ABS
Right.
on it, right? And you're rolling on the 215/70 R16s, which is a popular tire back then. In 2005, this vehicle was around $24,000. Today, if you could find one, and there's some out there, but they're not in really good shape, $4,000 to $9,000.
Yeah, it's about right.
Yep. And in 1996, it was a very, very poor crash rating by National Transportation Safety Board. But by 2004, General Motors worked on it, and they resolved some of the crash problems they had, and it was actually a pretty good vehicle after that. I tell you, if there was one around that was in good shape, I would want one.
They're
Turn it into a resto mod.
I'm thinking an LS of your choice and tub it out.
Yeah, that's it.
And with a nice dark sparkle blue.
But put the motor in the back
Well, I don't know about that.
a
In the
front-wheel
middle.
drive setup.
No, because I would need it for transportation.
And then take the
You
side
go
glass
someplace
out
really
of it
fast.
and
Panel
put
it.
one of those round,
Teardrops.
Scoops in it.
no, up there on the side of the back. Just a round,
The round
intake.
window.
round window
yeah,
back
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
The
Teardrops.
hippie van.
Yeah, teardrop with a vent on the top.
Okay.
But
You're-
no, that's not my style.
Okay.
Anyways, the end. Back to you, Don.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. All right. Time now for This Week in Auto History.
Well,
And
let me give Jeffrey time to get keyed up
Oh,
here.
we're good.
So,
You're golden.
The company was the signing of the company charter for Fabbrica Italiana Automobilia Torino happened in 1899. You know who that was? Fiat was chartered in 1899.
fix it again, Tony.
Well, Fabbrica Italiana Automobilia Torino. So yeah, I guess fix it again, Tony. Their first car was called a 3.5 CV, and I think it probably 3.5 was probably the horsepower of the engine.
No LS
Pretty cool little car when you look at it, though.
Drop an LS in it.
Yeah. And then in 1904, driver Harry Harkness won the first Mount Washington, New Hampshire hill climb, driving a 60-horsepower Mercedes-Benz on this in 1904. That car back then cost $18,000 in 1904, which would probably be $1 million car today.
Wow.
That's nuts.
That's crazy that it was that expensive back then. And then in 1933, the first three-wheeled multi-directional Dymaxion car, and Jeff is quite the fan of minivans.
Yeah.
Well, this may have been kind of the first minivan. These vans were actually built in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Wait a
of all
minute. It's an
places.
Airstream.
It does. Yeah.
I guess it did.
With an airplane cockpit.
But again, it was a three-wheeler and quite a famous vehicle in its day.
Did you ever see the Dymaxion house in the Henry Ford? They've got one in there.
Probably,
yeah.
yeah, because I've been in
That
Henry
round
Ford a couple-
thing?
Oh, yeah. Well, probably the same designer.
Yeah, oh, it is.
It'd be easy to tub that one out. So
And
we got
then
one.
in 1955, Volkswagen introduced the Karmann Ghia Coupe. I didn't realize the Carmen Ghia Coupe was 1955 was its first model.
No.
I thought it was an early 60s vehicle.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, quite a stylish car extremely stylish car for 1955.
But wasn't related to a Porsche body style and
Well,
manufacturing?
Porsche and Volkswagen always had a
That's-
pretty
yeah.
close relationship in a lot of things. And then in 1964, Donald Campbell, the son of Great Britain's most prolific land speed record, Sir Malcolm Campbell, he drove the Proteus Bluebird CN7 to a four-wheel powered gasoline land speed record of 403 miles an hour. Look at that thing. Talk about streamlined.
Gorgeous.
And can you imagine going 400 miles an hour and something like that? But the interesting thing about that, it wasn't at Bonneville. It was on Lake Erie in southern Australia, which is
Wow.
another salt flats down there.
Probably a little harder.
Yeah. And then in 1978, Ford chairman Henry Ford fired Lee Iacocca as president of Ford, who went on to great fame in the saving of Chrysler. Well, we missed the Lee Iacocca picture.
No, that's the one that
Okay.
fell in there.
And then in 1962, Swedish engineer Niels Bohlin patented the three-point safety belt for
There it
use in
is.
all vehicles.
There's your picture,
And
dude.
he did not expect royalties on his patent because he knew it would save lives. And then, Lee Iacocca fired from Ford and went on to great fame in saving Chrysler and the minivan and the K-car, and then on to greater fame in saving the Statue of Liberty. In 1995, Chrysler Corporation opened up a car dealership in Hanoi, Vietnam, with the expectation of selling 200 vehicles per year through this dealership, and now they're selling almost 3,000 vehicles
Yeah,
a year.
they were in deep kimchi back then.
Cheap kimchi. Pho.
Pho.
Yeah, kimchi is a Korean dish. Pho is a Vietnamese dish.
Oh.
Pho.
And
So it got
way
pho.
too many problems with that soup.
I love
I
pho.
love a good pho.
I know you do.
And I'll have it with the tripe and the tendon. In it.
Oh no, you
no.
go right. You just go right ahead for that. Hey, I want to remind everybody that the In Wheel Time Car Show streams on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and InWheelTime.com. Podcasts available on your favorite podcast channel to download throughout the week. The In Wheel Time Car Show continues right after this quick break.
Winning the highest sales satisfaction award among all luxury brands from J.D. Power in 2020 tells you everything you need to know about your Lincoln purchase from Bayway. Bayway Lincoln is where a premium buying experience is a priority, and you're invited to feel it yourself. This Houstonian-owned premier dealership is managed by Lincoln Stahl, a seasoned member of the Bayway family. If it's online, in person, or in your own driveway, Bayway gets you to the luxury level you deserve. Bayway Lincoln is on the Gulf Freeway at Fuquay, just inside Beltway 8. Visit BaywayLincoln.com today. Tailpipes and Tacos, Houston's premier monthly car cruise-in, returns Saturday, August 21st at 2 Loopy Tortilla Mexican restaurants in Katy and inside the Loop on the Southwest Freeway near Kirby. Tailpipes and Tacos is free and everyone is invited. You'll see collector cars, hot rods, customs, magnificent originals, and resto mods at 2 locations. Cars from all over Southeast Texas cruise in and show off in a friends and family event at the Loopy Tortilla Mexican Restaurant on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 in Katy, and inside the Loop on the Southwest Freeway near Kirby. Drag racer, car enthusiast, and Loopy founder Stan Holt brings you Houston's hottest cruise in. Tailpipes and Tacos at Loopy's inside the Loop on the Southwest Freeway in Kirby, and in Katy on the Grand Parkway just south of I-10, where you'll see the In Wheel Time Car Show. Get your ride ready and we'll see you at the Tailpipes and Tacos Saturday morning cruise-in at Loopy's in Katy and Kirby, August 21st, 8 to 11 a.m., weather permitting. You see all the new ceramic car wash cleaners on TV now, but John Gray at Gulf Coast Auto Shield has been using ceramic coatings on Houston's most expensive cars for years, and he'll tell you that nothing beats the real thing. Gulf Coast Auto Shield installs a coating over your paint that actually comes with a warranty. If you just picked up your Lambo, your Aston Martin, Porsche, Ferrari, any other exotic car, chances are your car will have company that have already found Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Now, you don't have to own an exotic. Maybe you got a truck, an SUV, or even an older vehicle that needs a little love. Well, let John Gray give it a look and give you an estimate on refurbishing that paint and making your vehicle look new again. How about getting a gift certificate for the wife's birthday or anniversary from Gulf Coast Auto Shield and tell her, honey, I know you love your car, so why don't we get it looking new again? It'll be the best gift ever, one that she'll never forget. Get hold of John Gray at gcautoshield.com or give him a call, 832-264-0670. Gulf Coast Auto Shield. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.